Up to this point, we all know what a qualified intermediary is and what they do. But why do we need a QI? To keep your 1031 exchange qualified, you need to know the IRS rules very strictly. If you use a QI as safe harbor, it prevents you from receiving the cash prematurely and with many other benefits. Because they know all the rules and regulations, they can guide you and make sure you follow all the steps. If you can afford it, use it. If you cannot afford a QI, well, maybe we need to relook at the whole investment strategy to make sure real estate is making money for you. So joking aside, so how do you choose one? First, knowledge, right? Is this QI really an expert that knows all the ins and outs of a 1031 exchange? Also, are they in your state? Or if you invest in a property out of state, are they familiar with the rules for that state? For example, say in New York, when you do a buy-sell real estate, you need an attorney to write the contracts for you. It's the law. A QI can be in your state and work with all the states, but if the QI doesn't know about the law in New York, where I want to exchange my property, for example, I would move on and interview the next one, because they are supposed to be the expert and you are paying them for the expertise, right? You don't want somebody to learn on your dime. Second, financial stability. So if you look at the IRS fact sheet on 1031 exchange on February 2008, I know it's long, but it still works. It say, be aware of QI that goes to bankrupt during your exchange. I will include a link to that fact sheet again in the resource section for this module. I included somewhere before, but I'm going to include in this module so you have it handy. So if they do, and they are holding your money for the exchange, and they don't transfer the money out to, of course, if you're in the middle of a transaction, you need them to transfer it out to another qualified intermediary or into escrow or something, so you do not touch the money during the exchange, right? So if they don't transfer it out, or they don't have the money to transfer it out because somehow it got commingling with their other money and it's all gone, right? So exchange can go down the drain. Then this whole muddy water that now you have to go through, right? Then you would have to pay for the capital gains tax because your exchange does not go through, and you have to claim the loss. Like if they owe you any money or anything that create a loss for you, and then you would claim in another section. So it sounds like a mess, right? So try to avoid getting into the muddy water in the first place by checking and making sure, asking them how are they handling your money, and make sure that they are financially stable. So 3, how much that's gonna cost you, right? So is there any hidden fees that you need to know of? How much are they charging? If you exchange multiple properties, are they charging the whole big transaction under one fee? Or if the replacement property you only buy one, then that's one set of fee. And if you buy 2 replacement property, is that 2 set of fees? So just kind of ask them for an itemized list and ask them if they have any hidden fees or anything down the line that you might need to know. 4th, another layer of security that you can count on is making sure they are credible, right? Other investors have used them and liked them, so ask for references, reviews, and if they have any insurance. It's important that they have insurance. Last but not least, how responsive and accessible are they? There are so many steps and hoops to jump through and a lot of communication back and forth, right? So you want your QI to be available when you need them, but not just to you, but also for the rest of your investment team. What if your real estate agent has a question and want to ask the QI? So you want to have that answer in a timely manner, right? I will also include a list of questions you can ask to screen the QI to see if they are the right choice for you. So be sure to check out the resource section for that. If this addresses your question, let's move forward to the next video in our sequence. I'm so excited to see you at the next video.